Alright, here we go. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. We are heading out for the first ice out trip of the year. It's not much of a trip, it's just going to be an overnighter because I only got one extra day off. But yeah, first time the canoe's going to see water this year, which is late for me. Ice out was a few days ago, but here we go. Like that, I get another bass. Look at that, baby. Man. Check that in. Dinner. Served. That gets your adrenaline going. Alright, so just leaving Liskert now, and from here on out, I got blindfold yet because where we're going is a secret spot. All I can say is it's Tamagami backcountry, so blindfold. Which way, Duck? I'm gonna go to the left, I think. Maybe I'll just park and take a walk. We're zigzagging back here. He's like, you go left and then you do this and then you go there and then I'm like, oh my god. Alright, we're just gonna park up here and then we'll go look. So I should be setting up camp and whatnot, and or even the other big bumblebee bees and hornets are back. The other fishing rod, but we're gonna give this fly fishing a try. So apparently this one, right? My buddy Tubby Guy Outdoors has done this before. He says one of these right here, or these. Said try those, they'll probably work. So I'm probably gonna fail horribly, especially with a little bit of wind blowing now, but we're gonna give this a whirl, and then we'll go to the other fishing rod. I brought both. But I want to try this out. Okay, I really don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, keeps getting tangled here. I brought it up too much. Well, that wasn't very good. Just trying to get up there. There's definitely an art to it. Maybe one day I'll figure it out. This is my very first time ever trying fly fishing. Of course, it doesn't help when you bring a dog along either. Oh, try that again. Yeah. I'm trying not to hook Tucker or myself. I think we're just gonna launch the canoe, and I just thought I'd try this, give it a whirl. This is how the pros do it. Of course, I got a cheap fishing rod from like 69 bucks or something. Canadian Tire special. If you're in New Liskert Canadian Tire, go talk to Brody, he'll set you up. Thanks, Brody. Oh, still not clean enough. Let me flick it like this. Oh, we got it caught in a bush. I knew that was gonna happen. Try it again. Into the trees we go. Tons of fun. Tons of fun. We got a big one. Yeah. Don't want to get wet. Don't want to break the line. Doc is ready to put us both in the lake. Okay. I'm doing what they said not to do on the videos. Don't pitch it. You gotta cast it gently. Yeah. It looks easy on TV, like everything else. Going too slow. Speed her up. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna put the canoe in. Enough of this. We will keep trying at this. Like I say, it's my very first time. Looks like a little bug. Anyways, we'll reel this stuff in and we'll go back to traditional fishing. We got some live bait worms for it. I'm sure there's some fly fishermen out there that know exactly what I'm doing wrong. So put in the comments what I'm doing wrong, which is all of it. Alright, we'll unload the canoe and we'll go for a little paddle, go explore the lake. Alright, first things first, we got everything down here. First things first, Chuck? Life jackets. We're the only ones back here. No one's coming to get us. We are the rescue crew. You remember the life jacket? Come on. There you go. Am I putting it on right? Yep. We haven't done this since last year. Although, last video you should have had it on, eh? There you go. You're all set and prepped. He's like, yeah, into the canoe. You know, life jacket on, in the canoe you go, eh? You're getting to know it pretty good. Alright. Gonna get my life jacket on. We did bring a... Yes. You don't have to announce to the world that we're going canoeing. It's like, yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Yeah, somewhere there. Tripod just usually sits there. I forgot my rod holder. So, I'm like, well, we'll just have to make do, I guess. Paddle out. We're good there. I think we'll be good there. You get in, and you can get in. I love how stable this canoe is. Tackle box. I'll sit like that, I guess. Okay, coming in. Get in. In the front. Come on, in. Good boy. Good boy. He's like, I'll just stay on shore. No, you won't. Oh. Ah. Freedom! Oh my god, I miss this so much. First paddle. We're not gonna fish yet. We're gonna go for a paddle. We'll do a whole rounder. Do a lap. We're probably disturbing all the fish because this is where they're, I was told, be out more and then cast in. Just look at all this structure here. Bet you there's lots of trout hanging out. I hope there is anyway. Now the guy that told me about this lake, he's also a pretty big BSer. He's watched some of my videos anyway, so he could just be sending me on a wild goose chase for all I know. He'd be like, there's no fish in that lake. But we'll send him there. Oh, I've missed this so much. Look at how it's like a turquoise color, the water. I wonder if this was one of those lakes affected by the acid rain off of Sudbury super stacks back in the 70s, 80s. I remember when I used to go to Sudbury, I used to call it going to the moon because it looked like you're on the moon. But they've done a lot of work to bring that back, to make everything green again. And they're bringing back all the lakes that got polluted from it. And this could be one of them with that color. Now, do you see a trail over here? Because there was, originally it showed there was a trail going from this lake down to the next lake. But it's not a portage route on the Friends of Temagami map. It's just, it shows it as a trail, like an ATV type trail. I showed it at the end of the lake here, so it might go up there. Just looks pretty well growing in now. Yeah, I like my double blade. I know a lot of people are single blade people in canoes, but when you just, this is more like a pack boat. It's not an actual pack boat, it's the solo canoe with adjustable seat height. I have it in a lower position to use as a pack boat right now. Hello, beavers. It's always funny listening to Kevin Callan complain about double blades. Double bladers aren't real paddlers. All right. I'm a truck driver. You can call me what you want. I've been called worse, trust me. Oh, I'm smiling ear to ear right now. Happy, happy, happy. I definitely should have came earlier this morning. It's already like 1:24. Jeez. But the next lake down is quite a bit bigger than this one. And it's got brook trout in it as well, so I don't know if we'll get to it today. Maybe I'll just explore this one, set up camp, have supper. And then tomorrow morning we can take the truck down there. The road goes really close to it, so I'm assuming it'll be like this one where you can drive right to it. I was shocked you can drive to this lake. I'm like, alright then. So warm today too for early May. It's only May the 10th. So I'm trout fishing because walleye's not open yet. I'm not doing any fishing yet. Can't take a swim? You already did in Hearst Lake the other day. Yes, I did. I'm like, did I bring the worms? Yep, I did. Well, this is the lake. This lake doesn't even have a name. Seriously, I looked on like multiple maps. There is no name on this lake. And my fishing map doesn't even say there's fish in it, so that's why I'm like, Fish on, guys. Fish on. We just went over, he stole my bait, and there we go, Jack. Oh, we're gonna lose it. Oh, yeah, I came off in the boat. Oh, nice little brook trout. Yeah, baby. I hooked myself. Yep. We might keep them, actually. That's not a bad one. Hey, not bad at all. Spin us around. Beauty brook trout. Straight ahead. Straight in that cover there. As I went over it, he stole my bait the first time. So it's a decent eater size. I think we'll eat him. Oh. 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 Well, there's why. You can probably see it in the camera. There's a big tree down right here. He was hiding right in beside that. I cast in beside and bam! Alright, let's get her back out there. So what I'm using is this little South Bend, white and red. And yeah, tipping it with a little chunk of worm. And it's been doing the job. I'm like, maybe not. I'm like, I think we're just tapping bottom. I'm like, or maybe not. This is a little better one. Oh yeah. I knew there'd be some right on that structure there. Oh yeah. Hey, Tuck. Another one, same size. Nice. Nice. Pops out just like that. Another, oh jeez. Tuck, no. Nice. Just gonna throw him back here. We got two. Any more that we catch, we're gonna throw back. Cause that's enough for dinner, Tuck. Slimy hands. Fish slime off me. The whole boat's gonna be slimy. It's alright. Thank you to my coworker for telling me about this lake. I'm happy. There's huge. There's like back here. There's logs and rocks, and the rocks come right out into the point here. I'm like, oh, look at the structure here. There's gonna be a fish. And all of a sudden, tap, 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 tap. I'm like, that's not a fish. And then I went to reel up, and I'm like, or it is. Okay, we're gonna try right in this little hole here. Lots of structure. It's so hard fishing with Tucker. A ton of structure right in here. Figured the GoPro would be better view for this, but the battery died. I just didn't feel like going up to the truck to get the other battery. Nothing. It just looked good, right? Like lots of wood down, lots of structure. Alright. I know a duck. Sorry. Sometimes you don't catch them all. One just hit him like, yep, there's another one. And I went to turn on the camera and I lost him. That's the problem with running a camera. Is as soon as you stop reeling, you lose the fish. I've done it numerous times. Alright. Alright, well, that was fun. I should try that point right over there again. That's where I caught the first one. But I'm getting kind of hungry and I'm thinking, oh, it's waiting for supper. I brought a steak for supper. Why don't we, it's 10 to 3. Why don't we go in now and cook up those fish for a late lunch. And I can have a late supper later. Cook up that steak. I think that's a hell of an idea. I love how fast this canoe is when you want it to be. Alright, just around the bend and back to the trail. Alright, roll out the food barrel. Whoa! Got that at the Outdoor Adventure Show. From Andy himself. Recreational Barrel Works. Alright, so the wind keeps blowing. I don't really want to light a fire right yet. And so just wrap them in tin foil. I'm going to throw them on the little burner here. That'll be lunch. 3:30. We'll be eating lunch at 4 o'clock. That doesn't seem right. But we'll have that. And I'll set up some camp and go from there. Well, at least we got a fork. The one thing I realized, I didn't bring any spices for the fish. I didn't bring any spices for the steak tonight. Oh well. I got a fork, knife. I didn't even bring plates, but whatever. Eat off wood. It's almost done. I put a little bit of water in it so it wouldn't burn the pan. It was looking good. Looks done enough for me. Oh yeah. Look at that. Yummy. No bones in this. This lamp peels right off the rib cage. Bon appetit. Oh, somebody lose a pet rock. Oh no, it's a toy. Never mind. It looked like a rock. It seriously looked like a rock. We're gonna leave it there. We're just deciding where to put up our tent. I'm guessing somebody sets up moose camp back here every year. That's why all this stuff's here. Alright, so this is gonna be home sweet home. As I'm hearing the trees clack together. Nothing dead around me, that's all I care. Alright, home sweet home. A new pillow. I don't even know what it is. Oh, a Thermarest Airhead down pillow. Nice. Yeah, I got that from Trip Shed. Shout out to those guys. Alright, blow that up and we'll be ready for bed at least. What do you think, Tuck? Home sweet home. Oh, the memories in this tent. Pull it out. Pull this out a little bit towards center. I don't want to hog up all your room. Whoa! Check out the hat. That's gonna be great. Good night. No, we're gonna still get a fire going, have that steak later. I might go for another paddle. I might go adventuring too. Yeah, I'm not one for bushcrafty stuff. Throw a bunch of garbage I found in there. Light her up. Let's go. Tucker's like, you're burning my sticks. There's plenty, Tuck. Ugh, as I fall in the fire, trip over rocks. Alright, we'll get her. We'll get her rocking. We got this one to cut up. Yeah, no shortage of wood around here. There's tons of them. Well, some I cut there. But there's just dead stuff lying everywhere. Alone back here, Tuck. Here, a bike or something went flying by. You can still hear them. Wow. Oh, this is where we're camping for the night. Wasn't expecting to. I actually brought all the gear to go backcountry stuff like paddle lake to lake. But when I saw perfect campground right here, basically, that's what it is. I'm like, well, we're changing the backcountry trip into a front country. So, tent set up, trucks here, fire pit over here. I'm gonna set up my chair. Once it gets down to coals, I'll throw that steak on. And maybe just before dark, we'll go for a little paddle. Look at that, Tuck. Oh, bloody mess. Oh, that's one big T-bone. Is eating local. Tastes great. Yummy! That's one big piece of beef. Oh, she sunk a little. Sunk a wee bit. Alright. Well, almost overcooked it, but I caught it in time. Still juicy. This side's like still a little pink in the middle. I opened it up and like, perfect. Just looks dark on this side. But that's gonna be good. I'm just looking for my fork, which I seem to have lost. Ta-da! Found it, bottom of the food barrel. I might come over here and eat off the tailgate though, because it's too hot sitting in that sun. I know, Tuck, we're coming. We're coming. I'm coming. Me, myself, and I. Whole gang. Party yellow one. So, Tucker doesn't want to come. He's curling up on the seat to take a nap. So I'm like, alright, well, I'm going to go out for a little paddle, Tuck, and I'll be back. Whether we catch something or not, I don't know, but I'm going to fill up the water jugs so we have some water at least to drink tonight. He hasn't had his afternoon nap yet, and he's looking real tired. So I'm like, yeah, you probably just want to sleep, don't you? And then I showed him his little stuff. I threw it in a tent, and then he really wanted to go to bed. So I'm like, I put it in the truck, and he curled up with it. So I'm like, all right, you do that. I'm going out for a paddle. Hear that? Silence. Oh, I've been waiting way too long for this. It was a long, long winter. And 1 week ago, about 1 week ago, 6 days ago, something like that, all these lakes opened up. Heaven has opened up. That's why I live here in God's country. Alright. I think I'll cast a line out. Do the same as we were doing. There we go. That didn't take too long. Same spot right over that. This one hit like a hammer though. Just about ripped the rod right out of the boat. Whoa! He's a decent one, eh? One thing I forgot at home was my net. Oh, should let them swim around. Same size. All the same year class. Hope the GoPro's getting that. Yeah, against the sunset. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Hold on, little fella. I'm gonna let you go. Just like that. There he goes. Clean release. I just don't want to clean anymore tonight. That's awesome, though. Oh, this is a great fishery. Especially when the water is cold. Yeah, right back there where that tree was again. Same spot. Eat the worm, though. I'm just putting little half pieces of worm on. Like that. And I'm double hooking them. Letting some hang out the bottom. They like that red and white and silver. I don't know. That's what they're hammering. Alright. I got about 3 strokes in and it hit. Alright. We'll do this again. Alright, well, we're gonna cast back there. I was just trolling through here. And I thought it was hitting bottom. It was like tap, 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 tap. I'm like, well, it's gotta be bottom. I reel up and there's no worm left. So I'm like, the little bugger just ate it. Ducks. Lots of ducks on this lake. I went a little too deep, but anyways. Round, spinning round. Mother Nature having her way with me. Guess it didn't want to come back. Well, while we're out here in the middle of the lake, might be a good idea. I did not bring enough water with me. Let that filter sit. Let it get wet a little bit. Yeah, because once you use those, then takes a bit for it to flow again. They seem to dry out. We'll let that work its way through. I'll fill the one water bottle and I'll fill it again. Alright. Oh, I see that. Fish just jumped. Way out here. They're feeding on little bugs on the surface. Oh. Oh, this lake is full of them. Alright, well, cast her back out there, Darren. And we'll turn you back on if anything exciting happens. See that? Hopefully it's on the GoPro. First mosquito was biting my leg. First mosquito of the year I killed. Your fish bait now. Just getting some water. I think this filter's just about done. I did the whole season last year with it, so it's really struggling to come out now. Guess I'll be ordering a new one. Ducks are having a heyday. But caught one fish, lost two. It was a fun little night. And now I'm just gonna go back and relax by the fire, get the fire going again. And call it a night. This was an awesome day. Ducks are mating. Funny. Chasing each other around the lake, making all kinds of ruckus. Alright. There's a trail here. Go check on Tucker, make sure he's doing okay. Spring peepers are just getting at her now. Choir has started. Good night, unnamed lake. And even if there was a name on this lake, I couldn't tell you where it is, because this is a secret. Well, I say we're gonna call it a night. My chair's missing a leg. Like, oh well. It'll do. It'll do. Cold beer would go good right now. I forgot so much at home. Forgot the seasoning for a steak. I forgot the beer. I forgot more drinks. I got one Pepsi. Well, I started drinking it. It's actually right there on the picnic table. Yeah, I'll finish that one. I got one more I brought with me, and I'm like, how did I remember to bring the Pepsi but not the beer? I don't know. Anyways, anything exciting happens, turn you back on. Was the Haze Outdoors says that? Anything magical or tragical happens? Yeah, then it will turn you back on. Otherwise, I think we're calling it a night. Good night, everyone. I'm not sure what that is. Shoe Bear! I was running. I scared it. Something big though. It was like hopefully we don't have any bears tonight. What the hell they talk? That's just the weirdest thing ever. A pickup truck just came down here and turned around, and I heard, it actually woke me up, I heard somebody yelling, hello! So I'm like, what? And one of the scariest things I ever find in the wilderness is not wildlife, it's other humans. I'm glad they left. That truck's still driving around up and down all the roads. I wonder if somebody's missing. Because when he came by, he actually shone a spotlight on the tent, so. Hope not. It's a chilly night out here. Anyways, gotta try and get some sleep. Morning. It's cold. I think it went below 9 degrees. What they called for. But I had my little oven with me. Toasty warm. Alright. Right. It's gonna be a nice day. Oh, I went back to sleep just after 7 a.m. Got up to take a leak at 5. Went back to sleep after being up half the night with that truck running around. I don't know if there's a missing persons or what, but they were looking for somebody. Morning. So this morning, starting with some water, coffee. We forgot the cream. Usually I use a powdered cream when I'm camping. But we got sugar. So I'll just double dose the sugar and put it on cream. Morning. Look at you all ready to go. He's like, that was enough. One night's enough, Dad. That's enough. Yeah, I know. Oh, especially when you have unwelcome guests coming down. I'm pretty sure it was OPP because they had a big 2500 truck. Like, it was a huge truck. And he had a spotlight on it. Like, when he came around all here, he was shining the spotlight through the trees, and then he saw the tent, and then once he saw the tent set up, he just kind of took off down the road. So it's probably like, well, I don't want to wake him up. Too late. It already woke me up. But he stopped here for a while. He was checking out my fire, I guess. He's like, well, somebody had a fire, because it was still smoldering when he came by it. It was 1:30 a.m., 1:45. And he was patrolling the road. Oh. Yeah, it's pretty much out. He was up and down the main road out there, and then all through the bush trails, like, just crazy. And he was doing that till about 3:30 in the morning. Just racing up and down the roads and trails, and whoa, whoa. I was like, what the hell? So I'm guessing somebody's missing back here. It sounded like a couple different vehicles on the main road, so I'm guessing somebody went missing, didn't return to camp, and they're out looking for him. Oh well. He didn't stumble onto my camp anyway. Whoever's missing. I can offer him coffee, that's about it. We're out of food. Well, we got the OTG meal, so if somebody came crawling in dire straits, I'd give it to him. Anyways, I was thinking of fishing again today here, but I might take that other trail where I heard him go down there. So I'm wondering if it connects to the next lake down. So we might go exploring today, just load up. I can always come back here on Sunday. I gotta work Friday, Saturday, but I'm off Sunday, Monday. Go figure. Back to town for 2 days. But if the next lake is accessible, I know from there you can get into another small lake and there's a campsite on it. So that would be a lot better. Like, I like camping that style, whereas where people can't drive into your campsite. So we'll see. I might come back Sunday and do that one, because there's apparently brook trout in those lakes too. So oh ho ho ho, we're getting there. This coffee's hot. I just heard thumping like a drumming sound, and I'm like, oh, what's that? And I looked right where Tucker was just now, and spruce grouse was sitting right there. Tucker just chased it into a tree. Must be nesting around there, because it was there last night too, and Tucker chased it. Well, gonna bring coffee down to the water and enjoy the lake one last time. I say I'd like to go out and catch a couple more fish, but I also want to explore this area more, and I don't have much time. I gotta be back home, well, fairly early. I gotta do a few groceries. I know I'm only an hour and a half from home, but when you start, oh, I gotta switch hands. That's hot. Okay, lesson learned. Don't put coffee in metal cups, or whatever they are, tin cups. That's why I doubled the cup, but it's still hot. So yeah, I'm about an hour and a half, an hour 45 minutes, depending on how fast you drive out of this logging road. Oh, look at that water. About that to get home. Look at how still it is. It's a perfect day to be paddling out there. All the ducks. Tucker getting a big drink. That's what camping's all about. Waking up to the birds singing, woodpeckers going at it on the trees. That's what my alarm clock was this morning. Well, other than that truck driving in at 1:30 in the morning. All loaded up, ready to rock and roll. It's not bad packing up. Only took like a half hour. One last walk around. Make sure I didn't leave anything on the picnic table when I was eating. Just rocks. A whole bunch of pet rocks. Anybody want a pet rock? This one's George. He needs a home. Fire's right out. Good. It's one thing I don't like about front country camping, but it's all crown land here, so I could actually stay here for up to 21 days, which would be nice, but I don't have that much vacation. And I do have a couple of weeks vacation coming, but they're just 2 single weeks, and I got some trips planned for that. So stay tuned to the channel. There's some big backcountry stuff all around Tamogami here. Like, this is considering, this is considered Temagami backcountry. I don't want to give away any secrets. I'm thinking we're close to, never mind, I'm not telling you. All right, we're gonna head out.